And Racing Collision Risk comes out running up wide of the track to Taliesin Blue. Looking for the rail there is Ron Secrets. Outside we go Punk Scooter, Lachlan Valley. The rail there now for Rhoda Holmes. Further back Lochinvar, Yasi last Aston Red. Off the top they come Collision Risk. Taliesin Blue driving hard along the paint, but Collision Risk and Taliesin Blue second. Third across we would have had Ron Secret was there. Out wider there was Lachlan Valley, Aston Red. That's pretty close there. Further back on crossing would have been Rhoda Holmes, Lochinvar, Yasi and Punk Scooter. No doubt the winner has done it nicely again, has a Collision Risk, just a 2 strong. Will beat to the 8, the 3, and then it's pretty tight for that 4th placing. We had Aston Red there in Lachlan Valley. I think the other one was there, the 2 and the 5, the 5 and the 2. Too slow Aston Red, early speed, your fave Collision Risk. Jump round out wider there we go to Taliesin Blue, where a bold one. The inside is Ron Secret. Round the outer there now to Punk Scooter, Lachlan Valley, but they swing for home and getting close there was Taliesin Blue. Angled the rail here now, and then kicking up the middle was Collision Risk. 6, 8, 3 and 2. 18 and 50. The winners' time splits of 4.66 to the post in 13 and 84. Overall run 18.50, so a good clip for the first of the day. Collision Risk, that's her quickest run here, previous 18 and 61. Just jumped and just crossed straight across to the lead here. Staying out wide there was Taliesin Blue, angled to the rail when it got closer to home. 3 just bounced off the rail there, Ron Secret. So not a bad sort of an effort to pick itself up and run third. Favourite off the wide, set, ready. And Racing, being frank, a stride slow, a bit of early speed here to Cyprian, and up there too with Nathan Champ, Twin Rivers, followed back there by Katie Lewinsky, Carla Lewinsky. Being frank starts to hunt into the race. Top Cat is back there, and further back we go to Spartacus on the corner, and Nathan's Champ's got a clear old break in them. Coming out of the pack comes Carla Lewinsky. Nathan's Champ, Carla Lewinsky. Then we go to Twin Rivers, followed across here by Team Jacob. They're followed down on the inside there by Spartacus. Further back in transit would have been Twin Rivers. Being frank was back there, and Cyprian there, and there's Top Cat coming to the tail of the field. Nathan's Champ here. I don't know what happened to Top Cat, must have fallen at some stage there, but you'll find that the 5 just got away, didn't it? Nathan's Champ. Carla Lewinsky hunted it down. Here they are off the hop here. There's the big number 2. What happened to him? Top Cat going into this bend there. And in the meantime, the 5 just slipped away. Favourite being frank, there must have been all sorts of trouble. There it was. He's gone one, just jumped on the back of the of Cyprian. Has Top Cat. He wears blinkers. He needs glasses as well. He just climbed straight over the top of that dog. 5, 7, 6 and 4, 18 and 95. Splits 471. And the post run was a 14 and 24. Just keep an eye on the head-on shot here with dog number 2. He just wanted to run out, banged a few, and he just keeps wanting to run out, doesn't he? The inside here is Cyprian, and out wider there we go to our eventual winner in Nathan's Champ. Into the bend they go, and the charge is on here. The 5 in front. Just keep an eye on the 2 here as they go to the bend here, and we just keep rolling. I see the 7's come across, taking the line of the 2, and he's really had nowhere to go, so I might have been a bit cheeky telling him he needs glasses, but here, anyway, that's... And Racing catching them pretty well. Middle of the pack here is Big Sam's Girl. Out wider we go then out of Safari Pride of South. The inside one Wild Thing Swift Swinger trying to kick the outsiders. Prime to Dash and dropping the tail. Punk Portsea off the top they come. Big Sam's Girl, Rail Safari Party, Pride of South. Up they come out wide here. Safari Party up, I think. Safari Party will get them here from Big Sam's Girl. Then we go to Pride of South was there. Getting home all right would have been Swift Swinger. Still no Wives was in the pack. Further back there Punk Portsea. Prime to Dash is in that group also as they've gone to the wire. 6, 4 and the 7 was it? 6, 4, 7 and pretty close for 4th, one would think there, but number 6 Safari Party out wide has wound down Big Sam's Girl. 6, 4, 7, 2. Still no Wives. We'll get that 4th posse. Got home all right too. Still no Wives after a slow beginning. To the 4 let him out. And hasn't led them, or has led them home, but got caught late. 18.68 the winner's time. We'll get those splits for you in a moment. So there, but just unwinding the outside Safari Party. Splits of 4.63, 14.05 there, and just got up in the last few hops, didn't it? To beat the 4 the 7, the 2, out wide the 8, Prime to Dash a half length by, what have we got there, 2 1/4 lengths. And I had to do a bit of work with the early speed going the way of Big Sam's Girl. Bob Bond chasing an early double, but it's just missed here, the half length. Ready? And racing, Lochinvar Laredo just a stride slow, bit of early speed here with Just Delta, and up there too is Bon Vogue. They match motors going to the bend up wide of the track. Lochinvar Laredo, that gets a lovely hunt through. In behind runners is Leo's Girl, 2 back. We go to Hot Pooty, followed round there now by Fancy Toby. Trying to kick along there. In behind is Jetson Pearl, and tailed off last there Mr. Dishlicker. Off the top they come, and Lochinvar Laredo's got to the lead here now from Just Delta. Lochinvar Laredo, Just Delta, Hot Pooty, Fancy Toby, but up they come. Lochinvar Laredo will get him here. Then we go to Hot Pooty, followed across here, Just Delta, Fancy Toby. Followed further back in transit, Bon Vogue, Leo's Girl. Oh, and towards the tail of the field there we had Jetson Pearl. Just saying, oh, someone jumped in to grab a dog and got absolutely barreled there. Why did they do that? Anyway, he went down like a sack off. But no doubt the winner here, it was the 1 in Lochinvar Laredo doing the job here. And out wider here we had Just Delta just under a little bit of pressure. Kicking there is Hot Pooty, and in behind the 6, that being Fancy Toby. They'll go to the post 1, 2, 7, 6. 1, 2, 7 and the 6 here as they've gone to the wire in the event. And the time was 30 and 88, so a good old clip too. Got the split to the home, 14 and 93, and off the boxes 480, middle of the 15.95. 480, 15.90. Set and ready. Bunny rolling. Racing. Kalara's Fancy gets out along there with Thrilling Sprat, and out wide of the track there we go to Guy Baxter and Kerry's Delight. A length or 2 back as Ascending Force as they charge past us down on the paint there too. Excusable. Followed out wider still there by Greywin's Kobe Sharona last of all. Off down the back they go. Kalara's Fancy, Thrilling Sprat, the 2 faves. Match Motors have opened them up 8 or 9 on Ascending Force out of the pack. Guy Baxter followed by Greywin's Kobe. The paint there now for Excusable. Kerry's Delight, and last of all there is Excusable gets a shuffle off the top. Round they come. Thrilling Sprat starts to open. Thrilling Sprat, Kalara's Fancy. Thrilling Sprat, Kalara's Fancy. Then we go to Ascending Force. Ooh, Guy Baxter, and then flying there was Sharona. That's in that photo, could go either way. Further back was Excusable, and they're followed back there now Kerry's Delight, and Greywin's Kobe is at the back of the field. Number 3, Thrilling Sprat. Gee, they matched motors as we thought, but it just proved too strong. Thrilling Sprat over the concluding stages will beat the 1, the 8. Have a look at this 2 get on. Stowe motherless at one stage. So got up to run 4th, or has just kept kicking. The 5 there. Yeah, the 5. So 3, 1, 8 and 5. One would think as they've gone to the post here. 35 and 46 was the winner's time. Here they are from the hop. Slow the 2 and the 7. Splits go up 885. 20, and one of the splits that we got there, 15 and 46 to the post, 35 and 46 was the winner's time. Yes, so that's going out of the bend the first time. Look where the 2 is. Mile back, so it's got home at 1,000,000 miles. And racing, Bella Enforcer a little bit slow here with Thrilling Ray. The early speed goes there too, barely possible. Down on the inside of runners, Jetson Jules, and hit the nose further back there to Bear Cub. That's followed down on the inside by 5K Cat. Favourite a long way from them, Bella Enforcer with Thrilling Petra, and last there, Thrilling Ray. Up they come, barely possible. The inside though, Jetson Jules, barely possible. Then we go Bear Cub and hit the nose. This is close all round, followed back by 5K Cat. They're in a pack. Then we go to Thrilling Ray. Bella Enforcer, we didn't mention it, was in that pack also, and there was another one wrapped up there as well. It might have been, who was it? I'm not too sure, but gee, they've gone to the wire packed up here. But you'll find, as we have another look at them, it'll be the 1, Jetson Jules, will get the lob from the 3. I think it was the 8 and the 6. 1, 3, 8 and 6, I think it was the other one we had up there. Let's watch them off the top here. And Barely Possible in front, as I say, this little dog's for sale too, worth a bit of a play too. Barely Possible, not going to cost you an arm and leg, and have a bit of fun. But the inside Jetson Jules just might cap off that good form. Let's have a look. Barely possible. Jets and Jules out wide of their Bear Cub. The inside there hit the Nos as they go to the post. Yeah, 1, 3, 8 and 6. 18 and 88, the winner's time. There it is, it's posted. Splits 471, and the wire run was a 14 and 17, 18 and 88, the overall run there. Number 1, Jets and Jules, caps off that good form round about the $5 mark at the close. It just got off the track a little, but then hunted down to the rail. Got there by a head, by 1 length, a head. Yep. Racing Cheverton out nicely here along with Gems and showing a bit of early speed out wide. There we go to Thrilling Kite back there to Viburnum. Cha-Cha Chainsaw Trial. Cha-Cha Chainsaw seemed to pull up and caused problems for 1 or 2, including the fave Cheverton. But getting away in front, Gems is lonely. Gems well and truly clear from What She Paying. Harmony Baxter. Gems, What She Paying. Then we go to Big Lass, followed there. Harmony Baxter out wide, Thrilling Kite. Then we go back there to Viburnum. Cheverton is followed further back by Cha-Cha Chainsaw. Rough off the top. Rough off the top. 4, 7 and 2 here. And gee, there was all sorts of problems. This is won by a minute, hasn't it, the 4? Well, good money in the end too, around about the $5 or $6 mark. Jumped and ran. That's what she had to do off at that box, and certainly did it. Cheverton's charging along the inside here. And then all of a sudden, it was gone. Or the 6 come across. Cheverton's had to climb on the back of it. That cause problems for 1 or 2 of them. The 3's copped it. The 2's copped some of it as well, and has raced home late. 4, 7, 2 and 8. 18 and 70, the winner's time. Splits of 465 and 14.05. But a nice one. It's won very, very easily, hasn't it? The Oregon runner. Gems by Carnage from Classy Mojo. And there was a bit of carnage in the race. There will beat the 7. What She Paying, the Udi Cottam combination, and the 2 Big Lass for Alan Cleaver. Your first 4 with number 8 in Harmony Baxter. 4, 7, 2, 8. Here, as we watch them charge off the boxes, and you can see the 4 get away nicely. And the problem started here. The 6 has come across Cha-Cha Chainsaw now, if we just keep rolling, and taken the line of the 9. And the 5's copped a bit of that as well. The 6 just wanted that rail bad, didn't it? There was all sorts of problems.